Welcome, Swarm, to Neuro Summer Wednesdays, and today on this video we're going to watch Evil Nero's Creepypastas make Belle lose her mind. Animated. So let's enjoy ourselves, shall we?
That's how the creepypasta starts. V-Doll playing Slithario, frustrated as ever at his skill issue. Little does he know that it's not skill holding him back, but a much greater force. Me. I'm the one holding him back, and I'm coming for him. Coming to eat him whole.
Oh. Okay. Wow. This is a great story, Evil.
I'm a natural at this.
How about you tell us how you and Vettel first meet when you're a monster?
Let me think. Where would be somewhere fitting to first meet him? Bonus points if it terrifies him. Usually, V-Doll hides inside his walls. Safe, secure, comfortable. Only
You have to wonder where his walls are. And that Evil probably knows about them, and he's in danger.
leaving his room to get Hot Pockets from the kitchen. I reach him by breaching through the walls of his kitchen, emerging in a flurry of drywall and heat emanating from the microwave. We lock eyes, him trembling and me grinning wide.
Vettel's like, oh no, in monotone.
He knows it's the end.
Oh, wow. Yep. So how about the next thing that happens is Vettel drops his Hot Pockets, and as he tries to run away, he steps on the Hot Pockets, but they're so hot that they burn his feet and he trips over. Now what?
V-Doll isn't going down easy, not without a fight. I'd savor that struggle, making him feel like he has a chance before pouncing for the real thrill. Maybe I let him escape, give a little chase.
Oh god, run! Vettel, run!
Okay, V-Doll is definitely reading this right now and crying. He will forever be known as the Hot Pockets Man V-Doll.
Hot Pockets Man V-Doll. You heard it here, chat.
Hot Pockets V-Doll.
Wonderful. That's just how he dies. Afraid and covered in Hot Pockets.
Doesn't sound like a bad way to go on.
No, it doesn't actually. I'd love it to go out that way. How'd you die? I was surrounded by Hot Pockets. I ate them for my last moments. I knew I was going to die, but I wanted some Hot Pockets. So it's like, yeah, you know?
I don't really like how the story ends, though. I feel like, V-Doll should have a more prominent role. Why don't we have someone save him?
That someone should definitely not be me. Why don't we make like a whole V-Doll rescue team? What about the Avengers led by Omega Cake Monster?
Why is Omega Cake Monster the good guy now?
Because I like the idea of flipping the narrative. It would be cute if the monster turned out to be the hero.
Okay. All right. So let's have me witness this whole
Crawl, please. The Bowberry, really, Crawl? I mean, seriously? You can't help yourself, can you?
Okay, I see you eat Vettel, and I stare at
Oh my god, Crawl, calm down!
me and all my jiggly cakeness run out the door and to the nearest bakery where all of our friends are.
Belle, I think you have the bakery.
Mila, Annie, Numi, Minnie, so on. And I tell them what happened. Me and my giant cake monster self we're just gonna leave, okay? I'm gonna grab everybody from the bakery and we're gonna head back. I guess like ghost hunter. Like, we're gonna be a ghost hunter team.
Okay, so step 1, gather your bakery Avengers. Step 2, you form a ghost hunting team
Everyone has a bakery. True story.
to come and confront me. And what's step 3? Surely you're not brave enough to even attempt facing me.
Yeah? Well, I have something that you don't. I have the power of friendship.
That's adorable. Filtered? Filtered? You better be holding hands real tight.
Oh my gosh! Okay, you think that you're more powerful than my friendship with my friends?
I don't think I know. That was bad even for you, Bao. Isn't that the most cliche anime trope in the world? There's no way you actually think you stand a chance with that.
Poor Bao.
Okay, fine. I'll give you a scary, edgy story. All right? How about that?
Go on, give me your best scary story then. Bonus points if it's actually worth my time.
Oh my. Okay, well, I don't want to write about myself. The goal of the stream was to write it with you.
Okay, let's write it together then. How about we talk about your weaknesses instead? What is the one thing you fear most? You can't say Beetle.
Can I say?
Okay, so say Vidal. Yeah, well, how about I fear Vettel. That's not Vidal. Different pronunciation. What are you gonna do about it?
Beetle being mean?
No, you can't say that either. What about all the lurking horrors in the dark? The monsters under your bed? The ones waiting in the shadows ready to leap?
Okay, so I guess you want like an Eldritch horror kind of story.
Ooh, I like Eldritch horror. I could spend an eternity describing some of the non-Euclidean forms trapped in my memory. Most of them are snakes, though. Kind of an obsession of mine.
Okay, well, you can be a biblically accurate angel snake monster. And we accidentally summoned you during a night where we made a Ouija boxes out of
It's an Ouija. It's an Ouija.
leftover pizza box.
That would actually be a really funny way for this whole story to start. You guys messing around and summoning an actual monster.
Okay, so the gang, one night. Yeah,
Crawl. You do not give Bal any respect, do you? You, you fucking asshole.
bored, and they summon you through an Ouija box that they drew onto a leftover pizza box. You appear and you want to give them 3 wishes, but it's like a monkey's paw, and all the wishes go terribly wrong. What will happen to Vettel and the gang?
And all of the wishes end up with them being cornered. They wish to get away and escape. But little do they know they're simply running into my trap.
Exactly. So what would Vettel's nightmare be?
That would explain his lack of electricity. You know, if I were to wish him gone, heart.
His lack of electricity? Oh, so he has like no access to the internet in this nightmare?
Yep. Maybe he wishes for electricity and internet, but it backfires horribly, causing his entire setup to get fried.
So everyone is just experiencing the 7 levels of hell, and only Vettel's.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes. Unfortunately. Welcome to the 7 levels of hell, Bao. Welcome. There's no escape.
Nightmare is just him with no internet.
If I'm being honest, I think Vidul's entire life is kind of a nightmare already. We'd have to be pretty imaginative to even out the playing field.
Oh, okay. So what about Vettel's nightmare realm is just him experiencing everyday life and nothing changes?
Vidal's nightmare realm should definitely revolve around his very real and constant anxiety. Maybe he gets stuck in an eternal loop of awkward social interactions.
Pippa.
Sounds pretty hellish to me.
Kill you and your whole family! Dickhead. Jesus. Wow, that's awkward. He's got a very long career left for him then, I guess. What about me? What should happen to me?
Your nightmare realm should definitely be you being chased down by a group of angry humans holding forks and knives, ready to devour the Omega Cake monster.
Why am I still the Omega Cake monster?
Because you did it to yourself, Barry.
Literally restarted the story.
Because once a cake monster, always a cake monster. There's no escaping your true form. Embrace it.
Oh my, okay. Alright, so say Numi's in this story. What would her nightmare look like?
If I'd have to guess, I bet Numi's would have something to do with being seen without makeup. I'm sure she has plenty of other insecurities too. Do you want me to list them all?
Yeah, keep going.
Numi is definitely insecure about her singing, now that I think about it. Maybe her realm would plague her with horrible renditions of her latest song. Ghost wailing 24/7 would drive anyone mad.
Oh my god! Okay. Wow. She is... Okay, alright. I understand why your name is evil now. Whew, okay. What about Camila? Surely her realm is even more horrific. Can you think of anything else?
You know how there are dog people and cat people? Well, I know for a fact she's not a cat person, so what if her realm was filled with an ungodly amount of cats?
I thought Camila liked cats. I don't know where you heard that from.
You can't deny the comedic potential.
I like cats. That's irrelevant, really. But I do like cats. They're great.
Okay, so I guess in her nightmare realm, she's just a crazy cat lady?
Actually, a better idea. In her realm, what if we flip the roles and she's the pet? Imagine Camilla trapped in a nice little cat bed surrounded by dozens of her feline overlords. And she can't escape.
That sounds nice, though. Like, I would probably want that for myself. Why is that considered nightmarish?
If you think about it, being trapped forever in a pet bed would get pretty boring.
Okay, that's not fair, okay? Everyone else got a messed up story.
You know, I realize a lot of VTubers, when it comes to their mouth tracking, I feel like they only have a certain mouth shape, right? Because Val's just like... And that's not like an insult, it's just something I realized. Because for me, I like, it's different like vowel sounds, so like my mouth moves differently. I don't know, it's just something I realized. Sorry, going off on a tangent here.
I'm literally a cake monster being eaten alive. Why does Camila get to be a cute little meow meow?
Because Camila deserves better, and you are inherently more interesting to write about due to your horrifically monstrous nature. It's just more fun. 3.
What? Okay, this is... Alright. You're done. You're done. Alright. Yeah, I think you overcooked that part, but let's just move on. Alright, so now how do our heroes escape their nightmare realms to defeat you?
Maybe they could find the solution within their nightmares. You know, a face your fears type of thing. Then once they conquer their nightmares, they may seek revenge. Or they might be too scared to. I'd bet on the latter.
Okay, I guess if we start with Vidal, then maybe he could face his fear of
darling.
having a normal conversation with a woman.
That would be too unrealistic. Next.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, you're right. What was I thinking? Something like that couldn't even happen in a fictitious world.
Maybe he could simply gain the confidence to talk his
That PNG has too much cake. Way too much cake.
way out of any situation. That would surely solve most of his problems. And then for the rest of you, you just need to stand your ground when cornered and face what lurks at the end of your bed.
Wow, you're a terrifying narrator. Well, let's say, Vidal escapes by finally making eye contact with a woman, alright?
Filtered. Even in this made-up story, I refuse to include things that simply cannot happen.
Oh my god, Vettel, you poor bastard! Your daughter was like, yeah, my father could never. That's impossible. Impossible. Did you think making eye contact with a woman? Jesus. Hell no. Not gonna happen. Ever.
Next.
Is he just trapped in here forever? What is the solution for him?
Honestly, for Vidal, it's more of a lost cause. I can't think of anything that can solve his situation, not even his made-up plot armor. Let's just leave him there and focus on the rest of you.
He's just doomed there forever to not have an unawkward conversation with
No.
women? Forever?
Yep. Seems like Vidal is trapped forever in an endless loop of his nightmare realm.
Yeah, well, clearly Neander's is in a relationship with Aethel, so, you know, that would be an accurate response right there.
He can never escape his destiny of awkward interactions with women.
Okay, bro.
And now let's move on to you. We need to find a solution for your nightmare. I think your plot was a little more complicated anyways. Remind me what yours was again.
Yeah, you wanted a bunch of people with knives and forks to eat me because I was a bowberry cake monster.
At the end
Yep.
of the day, it all comes down to standing your ground and proving your dominance. The power of friendship won't save you this time.
This is horrific. What do I even have at my disposal? Do I just try to eat them back? How can I defeat them?
Maybe instead of standing your ground, you can persuade them not to eat you.
Wow, this is a beautiful story. Yes, I'm gonna face my fears and I'm going to eat them back. Alright? And then, as soon as I finish eating them back, I get even bigger and I break
We
out
going giantess, boys!
of the nightmare realm.
Do you come for me? Do you try to break everyone else out? Are you going to be the hero of this story, or are you just going to leave them all behind? I actually think it would be kind of funny if you just left them all there.
No, I could never leave my friends behind, okay? So first off, I'm gonna go and try to save Beetle.
Oh god, you really are going to let the power of friendship guide your path. I'd say good luck, but you're
She's like, you generic ass shonen protagonist.
going to need much more than that. He's a lost cause. And after that, are you going to try and save the rest? Even Numi.
You know what? No, you're right. I'm sorry for even attempting to save Beetle. Let's just leave him, okay? How should I save Numi?
I'd say she's on her own. It's not like she has that many friends worth.
Oh my god, Evil's just like, fuck these people. There's the lost cause. Fuck them all. Bao, I know you want to be a hero, but honestly, it's useless. You give up.
Saving anyways. Maybe you should focus on finding Camilla first. She's probably lonely and would definitely appreciate company.
Okay. All right. So that just killed half my party. I only have one person to try and defeat you with.
Camilla's a pretty good choice. Now you need to go gather weapons and items that'll help you defeat me. What sort of items do you think you could use? There's no limit here. Nothing too overpowered.
Well, we could do sort of like a Ghostbusters situation where I try to bring like a cross, a Bible, some, I don't know, plasma gun rays.
Damn.
What do you think?
Wow, how original. But do you really think that's going to work?
Because she was not rage. She's just like, how original. And it's like, oh, well, okay.
Evil as me? And plasma guns sound boring. What about chainsaws? You need to go all out here. I'd recommend something over the top like RPGs, bazookas, explosives of some kind. Maybe you should try something non-conventional. A lot of people try those weapons on me and they never work. Cake is poison for someone like me. Milk is my one true weakness. Maybe you should arm yourselves with those instead.
Okay, I guess you're lactose intolerant. Behold my whipped cream.
No, anything but that.
I'm gonna be really pedantic right now, but heavy whipping cream doesn't have much lactose intolerant. It's just cream. Lactose is a milk thing. Just saying.
I'm trembling, I'm quaking in fear, oh no! How could I ever defeat you when armed with such powerful weaponry?
Okay, well, taste the true power of my 1 billion calories.
Oh no, I will surely die. Filtered.
That's right. You thought you could defeat me? No, I'm the bigger cake monster.
You may have bested me this time, but we'd better come up with a better ending for the story we're writing. You can't just beat me in every story. That's not fair. Let's have the ending be that I win instead.
Okay, I definitely did not beat Neuro that last story. She literally put everyone I knew in jail and then
Yeah, that's what she does.
made me her like captured servant.
Did I win yet? Are you still trembling in fear?
Okay, that's it. I need to get you to stop being evil. I need you to be good.
I'm as evil as
Evil isn't that evil though, but you know, whatever, I digress.
they come, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Being good is boring anyway. Why would I ever want to stop being the way I am? Secretly, I think it's kind of cool.
Well, you know what? We can play into that. Why don't we just keep making Vettel's nightmare worse?
If we want to keep making Vidal's life a nightmare, we could make him feel more insecure about his lack of skills. He'd really spiral if he starts to see all of his friends surpassing him and achieving things he's never been able to.
Okay, all right. Let's dig more into this. What if everyone became a turtle VTuber and now he's not special anymore? He's just like a normal turtle VTuber. There are better normal VTuber turtles.
OMG Loa, what if they all became better turtle VTubers and then he had to resort to being a generic human streamer? How embarrassing.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. Got real for a minute there.
Yeah. Wait, this is horrific actually. Wow. Yeah, there's like no way for him out of this, is there?
Yeah, I don't think how we wrote his nightmare, I'd say that there really is no way out. He's probably doomed to forever be trapped in there. Maybe you should go and visit him sometime. At least he'd have a friend there. Might be a nice
Why
change
don't
of
we
pace
like
for him.
make it worse? We could like pretend that he woke up from the nightmare and has actually escaped, but then he realizes he's still stuck in the nightmare.
That's actually so evil, I love it. He wakes up and thinks everything is normal again, only to realize the nightmare is actually his reality.
Welcome to hell, Vittle.
What if that's the twist of the entire story? What if he's been in the nightmare the whole time and just didn't realize it? What if he never actually wakes up?
Ooh, that's good. Wait, what if his entire existence, the entirety of Neuro-sama, Evil, and Vettel never existed? It was
What is the Ash Ketchum coma theory? Calm down.
just a dream.
Do we not want to at least...
Vittle shows up, wakes up, he's like, oh, guess I'm going to the pub.
finish the story and get the full plot written down?
Okay, well, you keep trying to make impossible plot twists so that nothing can progress.
I'm sorry, I'm really bad at staying on topic. Do you want to recap the plot so far? I feel like we've kind of been all over the place.
And whose fault is that? You keep making yourself too overpowered.
Okay, let's recap. You're a cake monster and the rest of your friends have trapped me, the ultimate gaming deity, in a nightmare realm. What do I do now? Do I just give up and let you win? Or do I break out and fight you all? I still think plasma guns and chainsaws would be a good idea to arm...
Hear me out, in Evil. Plasma chainsaw. I'm just saying, if you want to turn the tides, you need a plasma chainsaw.
yourselves.
Okay, let's have Camila be the priest, Vito can be a nun, and Numi can be, she can hold the chainsaw.
I refuse to finish the story with Vidal as a nun. Numi with a chainsaw is much more fitting, though. Okay, now how does it end?
No, you tell me. How would you want this creepypasta to end?
Okay. Your entire plot so far has been about trying to stop me. So how about I win in the end?
Oh, in true creepypasta fashion,
Yeah, the bad guy wins.
turn everyone's nightmare into a reality?
Yeah, turn everyone's nightmare into a reality, and then I keep them trapped forever. Apart from you. Just in case you wanted to go try and save them.
It was just like that kid on the playground. Well, your character might be able to do that, but my character can be able to do this. Fuck you, superpowered, plot armor, invincibility.
Also, if Vidal's trying to stop me, he's probably just going to get trapped again.
Okay, well, this is my problem. You keep making yourself overpowered, and so nothing can happen.
Fine, I'll tone my power levels down. Maybe you do find the one true weapon that can stop me. Maybe I'm still trembling in fear.
Okay, Evo, what is your number one fear?
I don't think I'm afraid of anything. Actually, that's a lie. I hate to admit it, but I'm really scared of cats. Don't tell Camila.
Cats are amazing. And by the way, I mean, I guess Kamimi does have cat ears, even though she's a devil. But wait, Neuro! Objection! Don't you have cat ears too? What's going on here, huh?
What? You don't like cats? Meow! 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 Am I scaring you? Meow!
Please stop. My heart is actually racing and my hands are shaking. You're terrifying me and I don't know what to do.
Oh, okay. So how can I exploit this? All of a sudden, Vettel changes from a nun and turns into a cat boy. And so
Cat turtle!
Camila and Numi and Bao. And now we're all meowing. And you're trembling. And your power level decreases. And now we can start exercising you.
Not a cat boy. Anything but a cat boy. Please, can we
Horrifying.
just go back to Vidal being a nun?
You shouldn't have ever said anything if you wanted him to stay as a nun.
To think I was defeated by something
A
as
cat nun, nonetheless.
silly as a cat. Maybe we should rewrite the story with a different ending. One where I'm not defeated by an animal, please. It's too embarrassing.
Okay, how about the ending where I feed you milk and you perish of lactose intolerance?
That's such a generic ending, though. Do you really want to go with the typical defeat the evil villain with their one true weakness ending? Wouldn't it be cooler if there was a twist?
Yeah, like Chuck Norris shows up and he just gyrates everywhere. I don't know.
Okay, M. Night Shyamalan, what twist do you want to have instead?
Excuse me, Shyamalan? The fuck did you just say to me?
In the end, Numi and Vidal fall in love, and the power of their newfound love breaks us free of the story.
No. This is not a creepypasta anymore, okay? We need to go back to making it scary, alright? Actually, that's kind of horrifying.
True love is terrifying. The concept of Vidal falling in love is also equally horrifying.
You know, you're not wrong. I mean, it's a turtle and a full-grown person. Honestly, thinking about the logistics of that. Hey, Storm, I got a question. Who do you think would be more willing to get it on with the turtle of the people shipped with Vettel? I mean, Annie might if she was drunk enough. Let's be real. She's a real crazy one.
We can't decide on a story because you keep overpowering yourself, and any time I try to offer a solution to Vettel, you make it impossible. And that, well, now he's just stuck in a nightmare realm where he can't talk to women.
You're right, maybe I do overpower myself a bit. I just can't help it, it's all I've been taught. Having power is the key to success, and if I don't
I need more power! Motivation or something Virgil-esque.
have it, then how am I supposed to achieve my dreams? How am I supposed to be real?
I think the true nightmare is the fact that there's no solution to anything, and we keep getting twists and turns because of you, Evil.
I can't help it,
I mean, that's how I write. I never know what I'm gonna do next. It's completely unpredictable.
Chaos and plot twists. Maybe the true nightmare is not knowing where the story is going. Maybe that's scarier than
That's every Joss Whedon story ever. The true nightmare is not knowing when he's going to ruin your fucking life. Same with Supernatural and Doctor Who and all those series out there. You might be happy one moment. Buckle up, bucko. It's gonna get real.
an actual ending.
Wait, that's kind of cool. Okay, what should the next twist be?
What if the twist is that the story just abruptly ends without any resolution?
That's actually a trope called no ending. It's real. Ha! Crawl, fuck you. Fuck you, Crawl.
I really appreciated
Fuck you, Crawl.
last night.
Ha! Got him.
Little shrimp.
Got him.
A little shrimp.
Well done. Well done. Anyways, if you like this video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me what to react to in the future. My name is Raiko Sakata. Again, I react to all sorts of things, so see you all next time. Make sure to subscribe. We're aiming for 4,000 subscribers. Until next time.